Hey everyone, my name is Sydney with Better Stride. Welcome to our Equiday family if you're new, and thanks for coming back to our Equiday family if you've already been watching. So today we'll be talking about planning for buying a horse in the future and going through the budgeting process and planning process. So, do you have any tips or tricks or on what you used when purchasing an equine?
Hey everyone! Hopefully the audio is fairly decent within here, but to give you an idea for planning on buying an equine in your future, if you need a budget like I sure do, here's an example that I used for August of 2020. And you can create it however you would like. This is just a method that works best for my family and myself. So I like having categories of what I'm doing. Within expenses, I tend to use the categories more, as you can see. I like name an item, my budget goals, the rollover that I plan on, the percentage of the actual amount, and then the category for actual amount. So with the beginning, I like knowing what I have in my beginning months when I first start. And then I go into income and what my family makes as a whole. The expenses I categorize on all the different things that we do have to work on and pay off. I like other stashaways instead of sinking funds, like just a personal preference of naming. So, for example, the new animal, my goal is $50 within that month of August. My rollover is, say, $70. And then right now the percentage is 100 because I haven't categorized all my other items. And saying that I actually make that $50 mark in August, that the goal I set. So, for example, all my expenses will be put in here. So then I can figure out, okay, well, I spent more or I saved a certain amount, and usually a good way is pay all the stuff off, and then when you can do your other stashaways or your sinking funds, then that's usually when I start adding a little more cash to those when I know, okay, this is how much I haven't done. And if you're wondering these black boxes, it's just for privacy because it is a budget and there's times that it's nice having a little bit of privacy. But as you can remember in the beginning, that the total beginning, I like knowing the total end of the month just to figure out, okay, this is what I did at the end of the month, and then I take it into September, and that will be my beginning of that month. So this gives you an idea of how you can budget and plan with buying an equine. So for example, say my end goal is reaching, say, 5,000 total for buying a horse. And that 5,000, I will, once I reach it, then I know that, okay, I reached it in this month and this year. Then I'll start planning my calendar out on, okay, I can start looking on these days, and if I keep the funds within for my new animal, then I'll be able to look on, okay, this day I can purchase a horse if I find that animal that I am looking for. So let me know in the comment sections on what you do for budgeting for an equine, on knowing, okay, this is when I can purchase a horse, or this is the amount I'm looking for to purchase a horse. And then also remember, if you don't own your own property, you have to create another budget section for a horse, which we can do in another video together for budgeting. So thanks for joining us together, and look forward and seeing you guys soon.